try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the fades. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spring. And now you got only your dream head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking in Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rockabye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, they make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 cricket. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about the dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-away girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see them all.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something about beans looking cute. That's honest.
Right.
She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro. Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro. Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they here for. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, know who this is for. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. And all to get it from my ears low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Hall to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He's able to find Melton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Jets had 2-1 now to start the campaign. They were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get him down on the right side of midfield. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, one coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throwing, Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Too late, man.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
Damn.
And the Jets are going to have great.
You gotta go deep if you're going to wait that late.
Just shy of midfield. So problems with Aaron Edison continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
The sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
After the interception, here's Wilson. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers. They're moving the ball well.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Jones. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play. We're scoreless after 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
You is trash.
And this one is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Landry now on the return. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Not bad.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
She's good.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Harris.
Man, hit the hole. Where did it go?
He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jones off the play fake. And the Jets pressure launches down he goes. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback,
why is it
you
lagging?
also have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Open man as usual. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Trash, bro.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Bro.
First target, first catch, and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Got no flies on. You know how they don't pick it out. Got no flies on.
Come on, set.
Wow, Trey got to be the man.
Straight ahead is Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. To throw again on second down. Jones. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off play action. Jones. He's going to let it go again.
Jump.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Oh, it's wide right. No good.
Super fast up and super slow down. I was supposed to do it there.
Bailey down and kick it away after the touchdown.
She says she loved me, but all we do now is fucking fight.
So we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Saw that nigga I got.
Kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah.
What you doing, number 3?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more.
Good.
And it's knocked
No flies
away
on,
and
man.
incomplete.
Make us speed.
Very
Go get
limited
that
time
up.
left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. There's Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Dang. 4th and 2 left. I don't know what you gonna do.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down,
That ain't
coming
4th
up,
and
they go
1.
ahead and break and say we'll
He
see
ain't
what
even passed
happens.
the 50. That ain't 4th and 2 either. Punt. Kick a field goal. Try to get dirty.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
True story.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Shit. I ain't saying shit. We'll just do this.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Jump, my nigga.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
At least knock it down.
Call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
That's good, dude.
The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Wilson.
How do you pick up everybody, bro?
Downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets him right back in this football game.
I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half.
Touchdown and go for 2 points.
Maybe a better term, improve the drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
50 minutes past 10.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Which is hard-headed.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like it took that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Another try after the first down sack. Jones is going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Damn it.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And that is no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss, because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Got an open man, and C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah from 10 yards out. And the Jets have taken a fourth quarter. Quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
This game's kind of like the horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys went out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
This is a pop up.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
It's man and cover 4. You don't know what to do against man and cover 4.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now a first down carry for Harris. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. First down, and they go back to Harris. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. John Franklin Myers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Jones now. Off play action. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what I like there.
Creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's
had it.
down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Flush to his right. And they hit him as he throws. This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up big deep on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football
We get some pass rushes.
So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of down. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Ball again on 2nd down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Throwing now is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Ball again. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wilson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
Damn, number 3? What's your problem? Okay, Pepper, you don't want to play, baby. That's all it is to it. You don't want to play. Damn, that's crazy.
Let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the
Really
field.
watched it
Right
with
in
Chris
the
Paul
quarterback's line of
twice.
vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A handoff for Hall. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wow. Okay.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Yeah. What's going on?
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. I think probably just trying to draw them off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done. A nice game overall.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
That's crazy. kind of like you though, James. I like that number 11 guy too. But I ain't got no pass rushes, so it's hard on me. I like you, dude. I like it. Just don't like the defense. Nothing, man. Yeah. Come on, no fly zone. If we have somebody to fucking make some pressure, y'all can get some fucking picks. Now, this nigga ain't pick up no pass rush the whole fucking season in the draft. Should be blowing it. You be fucking off the door. Should have be broken in niggas, man. This pass rusher boss. Fuck that shit. Whatever, nigga.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again? The QB chain, birth most the chains in the game.
Blowing this
No
shit.
post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made out of pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nikes and ties.
I ain't about to trade and shit.
Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet.
This shit ain't been blowing.
Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with him, boy, all we gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap demon. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you can hold that. I'm not the one to go back.
Might have to pick this nigga up, bro. Man, you used to be a cheat code. What happened to you? Better than what you got. Shit. That nigga. That didn't make a difference, bro. Man, fuck this. Uh-oh. Might have some action. 66. Fuck you mean? See why you got that. We got 88 hip hop, boss. What's your strength? Don't say. Baby speed. Wanna come be my DeMarcus Ware? Alright. What is this? season though, bro. I can't. Gay dudes.
I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or ride like the stars way over the ocean. My limits the sky. I do the impossible, impossible.
Man, gay dude no love.
I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl feeling as an alien treasure. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the sun.
Damn, Jones, you not bad to have an 85 throwing power, bro. Wow. Yeah, you putting that bitch out there. What's the name? Parker, you not what it do. Let me give you Parker job, man. Fuck it. You gotta get T. Williams out there too. Man. Who is this? You ready to play, coach? Got all that. You want to start, nigga? What's wrong with him, boss? Like he ready to play too. Yeah, I feel sometimes. Niggas trash, bro. These niggas. I didn't want to play. What's your problem? It's the guards, bro. Man, how y'all getting up these sacks? Y'all decent, man. What they want from a nigga? All these 80s. That's some bullshit. How we getting sacked like this, bro? Get your ass off my team. 76 and 80 is slow, bro. You is slow. You can't afford to drop the nigga. That's a damn shame. That's how sorry the nigga D-line is. I can't afford to drop this nigga. Best finesse I done seen. He ain't doing shit. I can't afford to drop it. D4, man, what's the problem? Sometime and then when you get back there, you gotta right past niggas. You trash. I hope this nigga didn't trade for you because you 62 speed. Why you got this nigga in the game? That nigga had some nice shit. I thought. It was the 87 10. First man, I made up a choice. And I made a substitute. $7 million plan. Who is you? And we put alright. You gotta flip the script. You gotta go to the D-line, bro. You do. You gotta go to the D-line. take his spot. We're in the middle. Bentley, you ready to play? Man, you gotta get over the 80 speed. Can't put him in the middle, just put him on the left or something. You're just disappointed, dude. Six, one play DN. Eight. Whoa, man. Supposed to be no fly zone. Look at this shit. Y'all got that. I'll give you that. I'm down with you. Fuck you. Too short anyway. You want that job? Matter of fact, I'm gonna scoot you up and move you over. Fuck that nigga. Niggas used to want you. I don't know. I'm gonna put you out there and see what happens. I'm champion. I'm champion. I'll win. We need another. I need a strong Stevenson. Yeah, fuck this shit. You gonna stay? I don't know, bro. $81, 3.2 million. You're a rookie. Man, you're a first round draft pick or something? Like a reach to something. 79 already. Where is it? Right here. Because fuck you, man. I think Judon can be the business boss. Go get old brother. down Houston. Ford coming in and help Houston out. The linebacker. You can go. The fuck? You can't go? You hurt? Like, man, you can't cut niggas. What the fuck is that about? Another rookie.
My mind is on Socrates, all my walls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time
I'm a savage, I'm a savage, I'm a savage.
Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hand.
I ain't like you like that. Some niggas are smart than the bitch to be rookies.
Stay consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
Oh, this is really nice of y'all niggas to be down.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it.
Fuck you, man.
You only get one shot.
Fuck you, man.
My time, yeah, I go. I am not moving in silence if it ain't moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance to take it. We by the building, and leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a baller, I gotta get it. I ain't so with it. I will go get it, that is the difference. I am not waiting, I am not faking. Everything out there.
Why are you a star? That's fucking me up.
This here rhyme too nice. Smile world, my life. One shot, movie. Take that, movie. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
Maybe he'll be lying for
Take that, movie.
Who
One
is
shot,
this
movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all
You a detail for my lady?
own it. One shot.
Oh, yes. Fuck, fuck.
Only get one shot.
I ain't doing shit.
One shot for
You a pussy.
living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
Fuck, pussy.
You only get one shot.
Oh, man. This nigga's a star. Alright. What's good, man? You going to 81st? You going to detail? You going to detail? So they can go? He can't. Oh, nice.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Can't be wearing them on the clothes, man. What did I cook on? Yeah. Mr. Store. Your fat ass, slow ass, and the detail for this. In Houston. You can leave him alone, but he still play anyway. 31. When did you get fast? Sure, man. You and this nigga. High Guess I'll leave y'all for special teams. You ready to start, man? You ready to start? You wanna play middle line, though? Why not? What's his take? 75, 87, 93 Sean. I need to get my coach on, man. I don't know enough right for it. You stay your sorry ass on the right, bro. And you go to the left. One of you niggas, let me see which one of you niggas gonna start. So look at all y'all. Somebody gotta go to the left. I can't look at you, dude. I think we're gonna give it to the man that's getting paid the most, man. Man, look at you, man. You the fastest. Not really. Hey, standing one that might get you on the field, boss. 86 hit power. You might get on the field. 6'2". I'm getting paid so much, bro. What's your strength? 86. Oh, yeah, fuck this shit. Right. Oh, like Houston dropped that nigga? And this nigga gone. Be balling for my taste, man. You ready to play, coach? Yes. Let me see. You ready to play, coach? You gonna put him on the left? coach. Yeah. Bunch of sorry motherfuckers. You got the long sleeves? Too slow. Oh, we tripping. We wanted a running back.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate.
I don't want that nigga. That good shit. I had the Bronco.
The last time that I ate, pull from all of the base. My ain't boom boom, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators, but never fade us. I peak data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food, load and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south of my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra
You niggas should have jumped out.
I got extras on the plate. I go extra every
Damn.
day, I got extra